So today let's talk about type conversions, guys. Type conversions. Type conversions. So in the previous class we discussed about which one input function, right? Input function. Input function. And here we know two things about this one. One is so it is used to read the data from user, right? This is the purpose of input function. The second one is it reads the data in a string format. In which format? String format. All of you, it reads data in which format? String format, right? So string format. So at that time what happened, so if you try to read the date two numbers from user and perform the addition operation, but it was not done the addition, right? It was done which one? Concatenation operation. Okay, if you observe the previous one, when you try to perform the addition operation, but it has done the concatenation, not the addition, not the addition. Okay, so here in this case, what we do, we have to change the data type, right? We have changed the data type, guys. Somewhere it is there. Okay, for recap purpose, I'll do it again. So I'm going to open IDLE, right? So now reading the data from user, I'm going to read the data from user. So first one, observe all of you here. So input, enter, right? Suppose first number, right? Assigned to some A. I am giving the 10. Again, input, enter. Second number, right? Number. Assigned to what here? B. I am giving 20. Then A plus B assigned to some C, right? Then print of C, it was a 1020. It was 1020. Why? Because types of both A and B are strings. String plus string, right? String plus string is concatenation. So here concatenation is done, not the addition. Now I want to perform the addition, then we have to change the types of these variables. If we change the types of variables, then we perform the addition operation. Okay. Then how to change the types of these variables means there we use the type conversion functions, right? There are two types, guys. The two ways to convert the data types. First one is by using typecasting functions. The second one we can use the eval function also. Typecasting functions means it means see, actually here we have five types of data, right? We have five types of data. Like this is the one type, which one string. In that way we have, okay, int type data is there, okay. Next one, float type data is there, and also bool type data is there, and complex type data is there, right? And string type data is there. So five types of data, right? Generally for int type data, int function is there, guys. Which function? Int function is there. For float type data, we have the float function. For bool type data, we have bool function. And for complex type data, Python supports complex function. And for string type data, it supports a string function also. Means for every type there is a separate function for converting the type, right? Generally, int function mainly allows integer values. Okay, allows only integer conversion only, guys. Float function allows only float conversion only, and bool function allows bool conversion. Okay. Suppose I give an example. All of you. The int function allows integer value only, not the float values. Means the int function mainly for integer conversion. The float value mainly for float conversion. It allows integer values also, but in the form of the float. Okay. Let's see one example. Int and float. So here sometimes we don't know what value the user can give. The user can give integer values or float values, or both integer only, or both float only, or it maybe one to one float. We don't know, right? In that case, I can't use always int function. I can't use always float function. Okay, let us try now. The same operation I'll do by using int conversion by int function, and also let us try float conversion, guys. So here the same line I'm copy and paste here, and just I'm trying to give which one here int function for integer conversion purpose. I am giving 10. Okay. Next one I take here. Click there. Then here also I am taking now int. I am taking now int here. Int. I am giving 20 now. Right. Then a plus b assigned to c. Assigned to c. Then print of c is a 30 now. This is how much now? 30. So why 30 means, see, I am giving which value here? Integer, right? Integer value. This value taking by which function? First function, input function, right? Input function, which format? It takes in the string format. String format means quotes like this. It takes in this format, right? And then what next one? My int function is there. So it now the string converts into integer type. Integer type means it takes just 10 like this. Then the integer value assigned to variable, which value? Integer value assigned. Next one, what is there here? 20 is there. The 20 first taking by which function? First input function, right? Input function. Which format? First, which int function, right? Which format again? String format only. String means quotes will be added here, and then convert into which type? Integer type. Means it takes as integer number, and then assign to b. Now b contains integer value. A contains integer value. B also contains integer value. So both integers. That's why it performed what here? Addition operation. Addition operation, guys. Right? And also check now type of A, which one? Int. Type of B, which one? And you can see result type of C also int, right? I am giving both integers, okay, no problem, it allowed. But sometimes we can have one int, one float also. One int, one float also. Keep the cursor anywhere, click enter. I am giving again 10 integer value only. Okay, very good. Now again keep the cursor here, click enter. I am giving now 20.5. How much I am giving now? 20.5. I want to add 10 plus 20.5. It gives error now. Why? Simple reason is the int function does not allow which values? Float values. It allows only integer values, right? Suppose let's take the calculator, guys, right? It's also a program. It's also one program. I can give 10 plus 20. Yes, possible, right? Both integer possible. I can give 10 plus 20.5. Yes, it is possible, right? It is possible. 30.5. But here I am giving same 10 plus 20.5. It is not allowing the 20.5. Why? It's a float value, and we are using which one here? Int function. Okay, that's why we should not use int if we don't know what type of value is going to given by user. If I am sure that user gives compulsory integer values only, we can use the int function. If you don't know, the user can give either integer value or float value or bool value. At that time, we should not use a specific type. Right? This is integer. Now we have a doubt. Sir, can you use the float, sir? Can I use the float? Yes. Allah observe. I am going to take this one, and in place of the int function, I am going to use as a which one now? Float. Yes. I am giving first float function, right? Float where I am giving okay. Then one more I am taking now. One more I am taking, and let's take what here. I'll take again now float. Yes, I am giving now 9.5, guys. 9.5. 10.5, 9.5. A plus B assigned to C. Now print of C 20.5. Okay. So we are using the float function and giving both float values only, no problem, right? No problem is there. But now I give one float, one integer now. First float only 10.5. Next I am giving integer. I am giving integer just only 9, not 9.5. The question is, does the float function allows integer value or not? Previously, the into function does not allow which one float value. But now reverse, the float function does allow into value or not. It allows, but not as integer, as a float value like 9.0. The float function allows integer value, but as a float value like it adds dot 0, 9.0, 9.0. Then you can see now a plus b assigned to c, then print of c, you can see now, right, 19.5. And check the types also, check the type for type of a, which type of float, and type of b, type of which type again, float type. Even though I am giving integer value, but it is allowing as a float value, guys, taking as a float value, right, like 9.0, like this print of b, check once 9.0. So I don't want like this also. I want to take int as a, if I give integer value, take float if I give the float value. I don't want change the type at runtime, sir. If I give integer value, take integer only, as integer only, as integer only. If I give the float, take as a float only. I don't want a runtime conversion. In that case, we go for which one? Evolve, evolve, right? Evolve, guys, here. All of you. Okay. So we don't know what type of value user going to give. Does he is going to get value, float value, bool value? If you don't know, in that case, better to avoid which one are these typecasting functions. If I am sure that user is going to compulsorily integer values only, or is going to give compulsorily float values, or take int as a float also, no problem. In that case only, we can go with what here, typecasting functions, right? So now eval function is there. Eval means if you give integer value, it converts as integer only. If I give float value, it converts as a float value only. If I give bool, it converts as a bool type only. Bool type only. Okay. So in that case, let's see one example. Let's see one example here. I do same example in three cases. One is by taking the both integer values, and one more by taking the both the float values, and one more by taking the one into one float value, one into and one float value. Okay, right. So I am taking which one here, not a float, I am going to take as a eval. Okay, I am giving both integers. First of all, I am going to give both integers, which one here also eval, right? Now I am giving 20. Now check once here, c equal to r, a plus b to what, c, then print of c. Now check once, type of a is what here, integer, and type of b is what, integer. Observe now. So which value given? Into value given. So it converting as a integer only. Converting as a integer only, guys. See evaluation. Okay. So this 10 I am giving now. This 10 integer giving. So first input function take as a string, right? A string value, guys. Means within the quotes it takes 10 like this, right? And then next eval. Eval, what does it do? Eval, what does it do? Simply the quotes will remove, and what is remaining? 10 is remaining. If you remove the quotes, 10 is remaining. 10 means which value? Given value, right? Given value only. Given value only. That value assigned to the variable a. Now a contains what? String na integer, integer value. Next, so we are giving same now 20, 20 taking by which function, first input function as a string value, right? As string value, observe now. So string like this, and convert by eval. We simply remove the quotes. Next 20 is remaining. The 20 assigned to the b. Now b contains 20. So both integers, right? Int. Why I am giving integer values only? That's why addition happened. Now, without changing this program, simply I take a float value 1.5, and I give one more float, suppose 2.5. Now check once, C A plus B assigned to C, assigned to C, okay, and print of C 4.0. Now check the types also. Type of A float, type of B also float. Why both floats are there? Because you are given both float values only. Both the float values only. Both are float values, guys. Okay. All of you guys are able to see my screen, right? Mr. Kadapa, sir, can you stop the video call? Actually, on my glass reflecting the white screen, guys. This white screen, right? It's not a video call. It's which one, right? The screen. Okay. And beside just keep a small mobile beside that because I'm seeing the online, right? Okay. I'm seeing your feedback all, your feedbacks, messages all. So in my glass reflecting which one? This is screen, white screen, right? I think I had to keep the face on some angle so that it won't reflect. Okay. Okay. I think I keep like this, guys. Now I won't get any disturbance. Right. Next one. So now let us try one int value, one float value, guys. Okay. I'm giving here int value just a 10, and I'm taking the one more value that is what here something float value 10.5 now. 10.5, right? So 10.5. Now, so what's first one integer value, right? Integer value. Second one now float, right? Float value. Okay. And then now observe a plus b assigned to what? Assigned to c. Now print of c, guys. Print of c. Now 20.5. Now check once the type of a and the type of b also. Type of a, type of b. Which one? Inter float combination, guys. Int float combination. All of you are clear now. So like this. So now if you don't know what type of value is going to be user, in that case always what is better one to you convert the data type here. Eval is the always better one to convert the data type. Or otherwise I'll do one thing, guys. What I'm going to do now, all of you observe. The theme of the screen I'll change once and let us see any problem still is coming or not here. I'm going to change the theme of this one. Right. Now check once, guys. I love you. Now is this better? To avoid that whiteness on my glasses. I love you guys. Good reply. So this is better, right? And is this screen comfortable to you to see that all the programs? I love you. Is this theme comfortable to you? Because here different colors are there, right? Different colors are there. Background blue is there, and some white and pink is there, green is there. Different colors are there. So if this is comfortable to you, in both the ways, one is the reflection of my eyes, and also for you, if it's comfortable to see the screen, okay, then I leave this one, guys. Right? Okay. So now I hope you understand, right, all of you, about this type conversion. So finally, which one better, guys? Tell me now. Always, eval is better if you don't know what type of value is going to give by user. If you know that user is going to give all integer values only, at that time you can use int function also. Let's take mobile number is there. Mobile number means what you use compulsorily integer, right? Integer only. Okay, at that time we use int function, right? In that case, okay, if you don't know what type, like, see, for example, percentage, guys, percentage, percentage means it can be integer value or float value, percentage, or CGPA, it can be inter float. At that time, always better which one, eval is the better, guys, right?